Hey yo, what it do, y'all? You know what it is, you know who it is. It's another Charger conversation with your mans and them, your uncle, hostile takeover, and I got a hot one because I haven't heard anybody talk about this one yet. So, no long intros, no bullshit. Let's get to it. Sexual prime versus dating prime. They are two different things, and they happen at two different times in your life for men and women. They rarely coincide between sexes or for the individual person. Men hit their sexual prime way before women do. Way before women do. Men's sexual prime ends before a woman's begins. We're talking about men's sexual prime usually ends before they turn 30. Women hit their sexual prime around 30. That's why they call it the dirty 30s for women, because they want to do all this wild shit. Even though in today's society, a lot of women just be doing wild shit from the jump, but that's when they want to, that's when they want to fuck all the time. They want to do this, that, and the third. All right, bet. Problem is, when you're a man that age, you're past yours. Like, you still blow her back out, but you're past your prime. But that's why you see a lot of single or divorced, a lot of never married or divorced women really going through hookup culture in their 30s. What they don't know is that physically, hormonally, they're on 10, but physically, they already hit the wall. And we all know the wall is undefeated. So, what's the business with it though? Like, what's the implications and the ramifications? First of all, it's important because you gotta know who's doing who's what and when. Who's ready to do what? And sorry, y'all, I had to pass this slow motherfucker. This nigga's doing 30 in a 50. I hate people like that. And I don't even drive 50 through here. I do like 70. So he was really pissing me off. But why is that important? Because if you're a man in your 30s and if you're dating a woman in your 30s and you're past your sexual prime, you got to know what she wants. And what she wants is dick. That's also the age where most women do their cheating. If they're married in a relationship, whatever, that's the age where most women do their cheating, is in their 30s, especially their early 30s. Well, I should say most women who cheat do the cheating, because all women don't cheat. Let's keep it a beam. But most women who cheat in their 30s. When they're already supposed to be settled down, this, that, and the third. That's also the prime divorce age. If you get married young, that's the prime divorce age, is in her early 30s. But, like I said, that never coincides with dating prime. A woman's dating prime is before her sexual prime, and a man's dating prime is after his. A woman's dating prime is somewhere around 23. It starts to go downhill a little after 25, and she hits the wall at 30. Early 30s, 30 to early 30s, she hits the wall while in her sexual prime. For a man's dating prime starts in his mid-30s. And I'm putting this shit out here because I wish that someone would have been around to tell me this shit, because it's important. Your dating prime is in your mid-30s. That's when you start to make significantly more money. Your mindset changes from where the hoe's at to where the bag at. That's where you're generally more mentally stable. And that's what women look for. A woman's dating prime is basically starts on the decline in her mid-20s. Why? One, she can only produce healthy babies for so long. By the time she's 25, she has about 10 years to produce healthy babies. And we know this. Also, before she gets to the point where pregnancies naturally get complicated by, due to biological clock issues and whatever, she hits the wall before that. And the problem is, there are a bunch of women wasting their prime dating years on guys who, one, they either know they don't want to be with for the rest of their lives, don't want to marry him, or two, they're prioritizing other things that either should have gotten taken care of already, or things that are counterproductive. Then 30's around the corner, she might want to settle down. Some don't even want to do it then. I'll wait to get married and have kids. Well, for how long? And then you hear the women who they're mid-30s and older talking about how hard the dating scene is and what's wrong with guys. Nothing's wrong with guys. There's nothing wrong with men. You waited too fucking long. You literally waited too long. Women do not get better with age. You might become more accomplished, you might know more, you might refine your tastes or whatever, and that's all good. That's great. Self-improvement, whatever, that's all great. But that's not what men look for on the dating market. And there's too many simps and women's outlets saying that it's the guy's problem. No, the fuck it's not. We've been saying the same shit forever, telling exactly what we want. nobody has been listening until recently. And even now, those same women don't want to listen. The ones that are listening are their daughters, which sucks for older guys because their daughters are too young for a motherfucker like me to date in my age range. If you're younger than me, you might have action. And yeah, I could smash. If I was single, I could smash way younger chicks, but I couldn't date them because the age gap is too big, and commonality goes out the window. But for you younger guys, their daughters are seeing how their mothers, their aunts are, and even their grandmothers are ending up, and they don't want that shit. They don't want to be bitter in their 40s talking about what's wrong with guys. There's nothing wrong with guys. I'm 48, and I wouldn't date a woman in her 40s. I'm telling you that right fucking now. There's no way I'd do it. I'm 48 years old. My wife isn't even in her 40s yet. My wife just turned 39. So, but why are these important? Because you need to know when your options are the best. You will have way better options at 35 than you did at 25. I put that out there sincerely. I know because I lived it. And any halfway successful man will tell you the exact same shit if he's being honest. You will have way better dating options at 35 than you did at 25. And by dating options, I mean long-term dating options. Not the one-nighter, not the, chick at the club or whatever. I'm talking about long-term dating options. You will have better options at 35 than 25, and that is 100% the truth, no bullshit. Anybody who tells you different is fucking lying. But yeah, that's why it's important, because you need to know when your best chances of landing the woman you want are. And that's the age range. It starts at 35. I met my wife, I was 37, she was 28. 28, single, no kids. They're out there, believe me. And for the people that are out there, oh, that's only for high value guys and rich guys. No, the fuck it's not. It's really not. They're just selling you that shit so they can sell you their high value man course, or, the Patreon of them living it up when they're not on camera, whatever the fuck. It's 100% not true. I've never been rich. I'm not rich now. And I met a woman at 28 years old with no kids when I was 37, and we've been together almost 11 fucking years. So, what I'm saying is, spend that time building yourself up into something and someone that's valuable and attractive. I promise you that the payoff can be great. Is it guaranteed? No. Am I saying turn down good women before then? Of course not. If you can find a good woman before that age, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you when those options are the most available to you. But hit your uncle, man, with a like, a comment, a subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit popping, because you know what I'm saying is straight facts. Not only is there research to back it up, I fucking lived it. I'm still living it. I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what the fuck I know. And when the podcast space is ready, I will 100% have guests to confirm all the shit that I'm saying, because they lived it too. Alright? Again, hit your boy up with a topic that you want discussed, a like, a comment, a subscribe. Let's get it popping. And as always, middle fingers up, put 2 fingers in your ass, spread them apart, say peace.